Yesterday, I shared with you how Jesus called the Holy Spirit the advocate. It's the one who is with us forever to help us. And today, I want to share a second phrase that Jesus uses to describe the Holy Spirit. I want to encourage you to look at John chapter 16, verses 7 through 15. And in verse 13, Jesus says this: "When the Spirit of truth comes, he will guide you into all the truth. For he will not speak on his own, but will speak whatever he hears, and he will declare to you the things that are to come." For those of you who may have done the reading yesterday, you may have had a little flag go up and say, wait, I think I heard this phrase before. And you did. Jesus actually refers to the Holy Spirit as the Spirit of truth, first in John chapter 14 in verse 17. And then again at the end of chapter 15 in verse 26, when he says, "When the advocate comes, whom I will send to you from the Father, the Spirit of truth who comes from the Father, he will testify on my behalf." So a second aspect of the Holy Spirit is that the Holy Spirit is the Spirit of truth, and the Spirit guides us into all truth. Part of why we want to be open to the Holy Spirit is so that we can receive the truth that the Spirit will reveal to us and share with us. And this is specifically, first and foremost, the truth about God and about Jesus and who Jesus is, that he truly is God's Son, that his words are faithful and true and worth heeding and following and obeying and keeping. And the Spirit is never going to lead us astray. He's never going to lead us into something that's contrary to what Jesus has said and taught and embodied in his life and in his ministry, in his passion, in his death and resurrection. So the Spirit will guide you into all truth and will also declare to you, Jesus says, the things that are to come. There is a role, an aspect of the Holy Spirit that is prophetic, and that's prophetic both in telling the truth and sometimes even forthtelling what may come and what may happen. And so being open to the Spirit is recognizing the Spirit is a spirit of truth. You can't lie to the Holy Spirit and think, you can get away with something, or that you can lie to God and God doesn't know and see. Jesus, in one of his I am sayings, told us, "I am the way and the truth and the life." So it shouldn't surprise us that Jesus, who is the way and the truth, would send the Spirit, who is the Spirit of truth. And that's why you and I as Christians want to be people who speak the truth, and people who don't lie, who don't speak falsely, who don't bear false witness. It's absolutely vitally important that those of us who call ourselves Christians be people of the truth, as Jesus was and as the Spirit is.